What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tay back with another video. Today what I got for you guys is a video on the upcoming releases for June 2023. I know it's been a little while since I've recorded a video, but definitely have been looking forward to making this video for you guys. There's a bunch of releases coming out this month, whether it may be good releases, maybe it'll be a couple that I'll probably be passing on. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Now, jumping right into it, I know this isn't officially a June release, but on May 31st, we do have the Yeezy Day. As we know, Adidas and Yeezy brand did come to a mutual agreement to re-release a lot of the shoes that they already had made last year before the contract did end. So we are getting a lot of the shoes that we were looking forward to dropping this year on Yeezy Day on the 31st. So we do have a couple of inside scoops on what we'll be releasing. We do officially have the Pirate Black 350s that originally released in 2015. Now I was able to get my hands on a pair of these when they did originally release in 2015, but it has been a long time since 2015, being that it is 2023, and these are finally re-releasing. I know that the sneaker community is very excited about this release, and I'm definitely excited myself. And these will be released on Yeezy Day at a retail price of $230. Now we also do have a couple colorways of the foam runners that will be re-releasing. They have this MX Rock type color, or MX Cinder they call it, colorway that will be releasing, as well as the Stone Salt and the Clay Reds that will be releasing as well. And we did also see some new colorways of the 350s. We did have that Honest colorway that will be releasing, as well as we will have a 450 that will be releasing in this Stone Teal colorway. Now, as far as the re-releases, there probably isn't much that I will be going for. I know the Yeezy market is kind of up and down as far as like what we will be reselling or what is worth copying. I do know for sure that the Pirate Blacks is a must cop for, even if you're keeping it for the toe or you're trying to resell them. They are re-releasing the Zebras as well. So these are all shoes that I'll probably be going for, as well as I believe they also have a 700 that will be releasing. Now, next up, we do have a New Balance, and this is the New Balance 990 V3s, the United Arrow and Sons. Now, I know we had a couple of releases over the last couple of years with United Arrow Sons and New Balance. I know last year we did get a 990 V4. It was kind of in like that grayish, pinkish, like purplish type of colorways. And now this year they are giving us another United Arrow and Son collab with New Balance, this being in 990 V3. So jumping more into detail of this shoe, we are getting a pretty much all over gray color blocking on this shoe and this suede, and then we also get like that fish netting or that mesh on the toe boxes, as well as a little bit of mesh on the side panels in that gray colorway as well. Now for me personally, at a retail price of $260, and this will be releasing on June 1st. It's a little bit high for me as far as like copping it for a personal pair, but this is a good pair to add to the collection if you are looking forward to adding a New Balance in your collection and changing up your style a little bit. Next up, we do have the Tiana Taylor Air Jordan 1s, a Rose from Harlem, which will be releasing on June 1st as well. This one will be releasing at a retail price of $150. Now, this shoe definitely has a lot of detail in the shoe. You can definitely tell that Tiana Taylor, as well as the Jordan brand and Nike brand, took their time with making this shoe or designing this shoe. We do have a lot of inspiration from where Tiana Taylor grew up in Harlem all over the shoe. I do think this shoe does give me a little bit of that off-white type of feel as far as like the stitching and the overlapping of the Nike swoosh on the quarter panels. I don't know if she was going for that Virgil or off-white type of look, but it definitely does give me that feel. I do think this will be a good shoe to cop. I thought it was going to be in a women's exclusive shoe, but I believe it is releasing it in men's sizing. So if you are a woman looking forward to getting the shoe, you will have to convert over your women's sizing to that men's sizing, which is typically like a size and a half down. So if you are wearing a size 7.5 women, you will be looking for a size 6 in men. But definitely a good shoe to cop. I will be looking forward to copping. Probably won't keep for a personal pair, but I do have a couple people that hit me up that are looking forward to copping these shoes. So I will try to get them for them, and then we'll make that happen if I do hit on those on the 1st. And next up, we do have a Grade School exclusive shoe, and this is the Air Jordan 3 Hide and Sneak. I definitely do like this shoe a lot as far as like for a kid's shoe. I do know it comes with an extra attachment that you can overlap over the laces of the shoe, which is like a little elephant. I definitely think it's a dope shoe for kids. Even if they did come out with this color blocking as a men's shoe, I do think it would sell as well. Now, this shoe is releasing on June 6th. The retail price of $150. So it shouldn't be too hard to get, being that it is a grade school exclusive. So only people that are wearing that size 7 and down will be able to cop this shoe. But if you are in that 7 and under range and you are looking to cop a pair of shoes for your kid or niece, nephew, cousin, this definitely is a shoe to grab. Now up next, we do have another Jordan 1 that will be releasing on June 10th at a retail price of $180, and this will be the Jordan 1 High Washed Heritage. Now this Jordan 1 in particular, it is a very nice color blocking, but not a shoe that I will be looking forward to copping for myself for personal wear. But it is definitely a nice color blocking. I'm not too sure how Jordan Brand is going to do. We know that Nike and Jordan Brand has been laying off or slacking on the quality of a lot of the shoes that has been releasing, but this shoe does look very nice as far as the pictures. I will have to wait until I get them in hand to determine if I want to keep them for myself or just let them go. Next up, we do have another women's exclusive shoe. This will be the Nike Romero 5. Now, we know that they have released a bunch of Romeros this year and a lot of color blockings. Also had that Dornbecker Romero that released earlier this year. Definitely a great shoe to have in your collection. A great shoe to add into your collection if you need something comfy. The Romero is definitely a very comfy shoe. Probably one of the most comfy shoes that's out in the market right now. This one is in this royal tint colorway. Now this does have a lot of accents of baby blue as well as a cream to pretty much complete the uppers, and it does also have that black outsole. If you are looking for a shoe that you can pretty much wear every day, this is definitely a shoe to go for. Now, like I said before, this is a women's exclusive shoe. I'm not 100% sure if they will be extending the sizing on this, but even if they aren't, it should be available up to a 10.5 men, which will be converted over to a 12 women. Next on the list, we do have the Air Jordan 2, a shoe that pretty much a lot of sneakerheads either love or hate. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of 2s, but I rather would go a Jordan 2 High over Jordan 2 Low. But Jordan Brand will be releasing the Jordan 2 Low Cherrywood on June 16th at a retail price of $150. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of the Jordan 2s, but as far as the color blocking on this shoe, it's not much to really talk about. It's pretty much an all white upper, and we do have that accents of cherry wood on the interior or the sock liner of the shoe, as well as a little bit of that accent on the wings logo that will be incorporated on the tongue of the shoe. Now this next shoe coming up is the Jordan 1 Low OG Black Cement, which will be releasing on June 23rd at a retail price of $140. Now they did release the high version of the shoe actually earlier this month, and if you know me, this isn't a shoe that I like at all. I feel like the cement color blocking should just be left on the 3s and the 4s. There's no reason to add it to a Jordan 1. I'm pretty sure nobody asked Jordan Brand to add this to a Jordan 1 High, especially even a Jordan 1 Low. I know there's already a lot of hate for the Jordan 1 Low silhouette, so I don't think this is a shoe that will do well as far as for resale, or you shouldn't even cop this for retail, being that this shoe should drop as far as like the resale value. So if you are a person that is a fan of this shoe, you should just wait until after release and then look at your secondary markets as far as like your StockX and GOATs to cop this shoe for that under retail price. But as far as me personally, this isn't a shoe that I will be looking forward to copping. Like I mentioned before, the cement color blocking should be left on the 3s and the 4s. There's no reason to add it to any other silhouette. Now, last but not least, we do have Jordan 7 that will be releasing towards the end of the month, and that is the Jordan 7 White Infrared. This will be releasing on June 30th at a retail price of $200. Now, this shoe, I pretty much don't really have to say much about this shoe, but don't know why Jordan Brand even made this shoe. Definitely a weird take that they chose to go with for Jordan 7. The translucent outsoles and the infrared color blocking. Being that we do have a Jordan 6 infrared, I don't feel like this was really necessary. And being at a $200 retail mark, definitely a shoe that is way too expensive for what we're getting, and not a shoe that I feel like anyone is really looking forward to copying. But if you are a fan of the shoe, this will be releasing on June 30th, as I mentioned before, at a retail price of $200. Now, as I said about the Jordan 1 Black Cements, the lows, this is another shoe that should be under retail after they do release. So if you are looking forward to copping this shoe, I would say wait until after release date, and then you should be able to cop this shoe for under retail. But that pretty much comes to a close as far as like the releases for June. We do have a lot of good shoes releasing towards the beginning half of the month, but towards the end it is slowing down a little bit. There is a lot of shoes that will be releasing in the month of July. So if you guys do want a video for that, let me know down below in the comment section. I will get that out for you guys as soon as possible. But let me know if there was any shoes in this video that you are looking forward to copying. And let me know if there's any shoes that you agree with me that Jordan Brand should have just left off of the release calendar, just kept it in their ideas pile. But without further ado, it's been your boy Tay. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your homies, and we out of here. Peace.